Today I'm going to show you how I make a really cute, sparkly, easy to make Christmas card using some products that I purchased from Gina K Design, so stay tuned. Here are the stars of today's show. So today I'm featuring the Peace, Love, Joy plate from Gina K Designs, and I'm going to be using the Dance and Elf Sentiments from Spellbinders, along with the Master Layouts 8 die set from Gina K, and some random sentiment strip dies that I found in my stash from Spellbinders. And then, of course, I'm going to be using the A2 Layering die set there from Waffle Flower. And now on to the cardstocks. I have several different brands here that I'm using to create today's sparkly card. The cards are really sparkly and fun for the holiday. So I will have all these colors listed in the description box below. If you expand the description box, you'll see all the affiliate links with all the names of the colors of the cardstocks. This is a Tim Holtz cardstock. Love that stuff. And then this is some more Lawn Fawn, all the sparkle holiday spring line of sparkle cardstock is from Lawn Fawn. I love this glitter cardstock. It's my favorite. So now we're on to the die cutting. I set up my Gemini die cutting machine. This is the original one. This is my favorite electronic die cutting machine. It's by Crafter's Companion. I use this all the time. I've been using it for years. It just works for me. And so here I am setting up to cut the strips of cardstock using the ribbon strip. And the strips cut out to be about, when I was watching Gina K, she said that they're about 1/4 of an inch is what she measured. So they work great for this design. So I just thought I'd show you how tedious this was. I don't know how many strips I ended up cutting out, but it was a lot. I have a picture of it on my phone. I should post it in my video here so you can see all the strips that I cut out. It was fun. I sat and watched TV while I did it. But here are all the strips. These are the strips just for this card. I have way more than this cut out already. But now we're getting set up to add the strips. So we gotta peel out the letters here. See why I love that holiday sparkle cardstock from Lawn Fawn? It's so pretty. And the best part about that cardstock, it doesn't shed or brush off or anything like that. It's wonderful cardstock. I purchased it from Amazon, so I have affiliate links below if you're interested. Make sure to hit those link buttons. That helps my channel out. So now we have all the letters out of the cover there, and I'm using my Gina K dot runner and taping the tape down to the card panel here. Okay, so I'm just finishing laying the tape down onto the card panel, and I'm using my favorite dot runner. This is the one I use all the time. I'm always constantly buying refills. I buy them off of Amazon. I can get them usually pretty quick the next day. So now we're on to the cardstock strips here. So we're just going to alternate them going down the card base, or the card panel, I should say. I told you this was going to be a very sparkly card, didn't I? So what are your some of your favorite colors for the holidays? Are you traditional? Do you like traditional colors, or do you go outside of the box? Let me know in the comments below. And this silver is really, really pretty. So I feel like I'm channeling my inner Laura Basson and my inner Gina K doing this card, because that's where I got the idea from. You know how Laura always says, strip it up. Just cracked me up. I was singing that as I was going along doing this card. It's really fun. So just finishing up adding the strips down onto the card panel. And that card panel is just about done. And now what we got to do is turn it over because we have to cut off the ends here. So we just take out my big Fiskar scissors here and trim them off. Easy as pie. Oh, just about done. That looks good. Oh. There we go. Check that out. So sparkly and pretty. So now it's time to get out the cover plate here that we cut out earlier. See the sparkles? And I'm either going to recycle those or save those. I'm not sure which. I will probably just end up recycling those little pieces. And so now we got to line up the cover plate, make sure everything's going to look great. Yep, fits just right. So pretty. Okay, so now it's time to get out the liquid glue. I'm using Gina K Connect Glue. I love this precision glue bottle for things like this. It just gets into all the nooks and crannies. So there we have it. Last few pieces, last few areas. And this is the Nina Classic Crest Solar White in the 110-pound weight. That's what I always use for my white cardstock. And now we're going to line it up to the card panel here. Very carefully. And the nice thing about that liquid glue is we have some wiggle room here. And if any glue squeezes out, it's okay. It dries clear. So pretty. I love this. I showed my husband and he was like, yes, that's it. I did a one in with gold cardstock earlier. That was, I mean, it just stood out so much. It was so beautiful. So I also mass produced these. You know how I did the previous video, the Merry Christmas and the Joy and the Noel? I mass produced those, and then I ended up mass producing a bunch of these for my Christmas cards this year. These were actually just as easy as the stencils were, cutting out all these strips and laying them down onto the cardstock. So also I'm using my Gina K Designs reverse tweezers here to help me out, place down the innards. There we go, making sure it sticks. Another thing you can do is you can, what I've been doing, if you have little intricate pieces like that, is to use the reverse tweezers to help hold them in place and to let the glue dry. That works well. I just love this cover plate. There we go. That looks so pretty. And now for the O, to finish off the O. There we go. My dog is down below because it happens to be about 4 o'clock. He usually gets really hungry around 3 or 3:30. Oh, look how pretty that is. Does your dogs do that? Mine start around 3 o'clock, and then he will keep pestering me. We usually feed him around 5, and we sit there and wait till 5. Because if we don't, it will start earlier and earlier, the pestering. And they act like they're so deprived of food. I'm like, no. You guys get all kinds of treats and snacks. I have 2 Shelties. I have a 14-year-old Sheltie and a 12-year-old Sheltie. And we're actually in the process of hoping to foster a puppy soon. So I actually really looking forward to that. When we adopted Wrigley and Fenway, they were both 2. Like I said, Wrigley's 14 and Fenway's 12. And then the puppies that we're looking at are about 4 months old, I think is how old they are. So we're hoping to foster to adopt. We've already been approved, of course, because we know we know the people. So I'm hopefully looking forward to that in a few weeks. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for me that we get another Sheltie puppy. So here I am getting ready to do the heat embossing. I'm setting up my cardstock there, putting down the powder, and now I'm using the watermark, the clear ink, the Versamark, and my Misty stamping tool, my trusty Misty stamping tool that we all know and love. I also have an affiliate link down below for the Misty stamping tool if you're interested. And then I'm going to use some white fine detailed embossing powder from Simon Says. Just pouring it over the sentiments here. There we go. Tap it off. That looks awesome. And just brushing off the excess, tapping it some more. And then it's going to be ready to heat set. And now I'm just funneling the leftovers back into the container. There we go. This stuff lasts forever. It's always good to do that. There we go. And now we're going to get the heat gun out. It's already ready to go. Nice and warm. There's that magic. I love the heat embossing. It never gets old. Especially the white on black. It's just awesome. There we go. And this stamp set I'm using, a friend of mine actually gave it to me with a bunch of other stuff. It was really sweet. I was grateful that we have connected. We actually met in the chat over on Kathy's channel. So she's a good friend of mine now. And I enjoy her company very much. So I had to show off one of the stamps that she sent me. There we go. And we're using that random die. I don't know. These were from Spellbinders. And it just fit this perfectly. So I just took it off camera, ran it through my die cut machine. And it's all ready to go. And I'm going to actually cut out the other 2 because I use them for the insides of the cards. So now I'm going to show you how this goes on to the front of the card using the foam strips from Waffle Flower. I love these things. So as I'm finishing up here, I also wanted to let you know that I'm doing okay after my foot surgery. My infection is finally seems to be clearing up. I hope to get my stitches removed on Thursday. So it's been a long time. So hopefully Thursday. So I also just wanted to say thank you again for subscribing and thumbs upping and commenting on all my videos. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying my content. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. So please remember to hit that subscribe button. And thank you all so very much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now.